Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more No Man's Sky Shipyards. Today we're going to do a quick tour of a couple of Corvettes, some that we've built on camera, some that we have not, and we're just going to showcase the Corvettes. We haven't done the building of them. As you can see, the Fireball has been upgraded to the Meteor Shower. We've got some additional breakaway fragments with all of the new pieces. So it glows even when the fire, if we look from the side with the shadow there, the front is on fire, even when the fire that we've put onto here through flaming barrels. Here you can see it at the front when we're going backwards. Even when that's not showing, it's looking great. Very happy with the Meteor Shower. Let's get to the space station and we'll switch Corvettes. They're all on this save. So the last one that we built was the USS Defiant from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I do have an idea for a build that we're going to get to. Maybe later this week, we'll see. Lots of fire on this previous Fireball, now Meteor Shower. I haven't actually changed the name yet, but that's definitely what I'm calling it. Also another Dungeons & Dragons spell name. Okay, let's find our next ship. Probably near the end. Yeah, I don't know if we have shown the Longshore. This is the ship that I built, and the colors that I got it to be sort of inspired me to pick. This is my avatar. I'm like, these are very light blue and purple with the colors. I don't know if we can see it because my light doesn't get very close to it. A very interesting color combo on those parts. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. That reminds me of something. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? It reminds me of He-Man toys. Here we go. Let's get in and take it for a quick flight. We can get in from the middle. We don't have to get in through the top like I just did. This was one that I was building with the intention of trying to get a maximum hyperdrive range here. I could have kept re-rolling Corvettes until I got one with the optimal layout for supercharged slots being adjoined, but I didn't do that. We have 2 being used for hyperdrive. We could get further if we used all 4, obviously. But 3,000, not too bad, 2,700. Very happy with that. The idea here was not just to have nacelles, sort of like Star Trek, and 4 of them, but to have a ship shape, sort of like a naval vessel. So if we take a peek, where's the sun at? There we go. We'll scramble that scan. Alright, let's take screenshot mode here. We have a bow and a sort of hammerhead shaped blockade running sort of style. All of our engines are here in the middle. All our glowy bits that we can't go inside. And our landing bay is here. Keeps us all our cargo and stuff down below. We can go take a peek at that right now. Hop out of our seat. Mission radar on both sides apparently. Some cargo over there. Cargo in all the way through to the back. Storage, stuff and things on the ground, and even a free placement wall so that we could actually plant and grow plants facing forward. So you can face these forward or backwards if you use free placement, and I thought that was pretty cool. So that is the Longshore. Let's see if we can get those colors showing better with the sun above us. And we could just place it where we need it to be. Yeah, sort of a teal blue, and the purple is very purple. Goes with our background space here too, look at that. Alright, next up we have the Blue Beetle. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're too close to pulse. But I do like having a roof entrance exit. It makes for speedy exits from your Corvette if your Corvette lets you off. I don't know what's happening here. We'll go off the side then. Oh, that roof piece. If we look up here. These sort of engine pieces, the tall one as well, anything with that kind of slant, you can walk inside of, and somehow they take up the full width. Even if you try to walk beside it, you'll go inside it. That's what was just happening to me. So, next up. Okay, that's the practice one. There's the Blue Beetle. Some nice engine merging here with those Sentinel shield spheres in there. Just overlapping parts. There's no glitchery involved with getting those to go in. We do also, you might be able to tell, have some fart fish in there through the Wonder projector. Actually, you can see it right there, glowing through the engine a little bit. That's the fish. And then we have our beetle face with a bunch of eyes on it. That's one of the weird looking cockpits, but I do like the Ambassador cockpit. Very, very tiny. Not much on the inside. As you can see, I have also merged a wall into the side here through free placement, and then placed the wall through snap placement on top of it, so we get both plants and a nutrient processor. You can do the same sort of thing with storage containers if you want to get them in your wall, and nutrient processors. So here we go. We have the Blue Beetle Corvette with its wings aflutter, well, opening at least. I know this is not how beetle wings actually look, but I thought the semicircle shape was a little bit better than having them go out all sideways at the front, the wings flapping in the middle. It was getting unwieldy. It didn't look too great. It did give me the idea for the hammerhead of the one we just did though. So that's where we got the Longshore from. Take a peek at the belly as well. Really like the idea of using the radar dome on the belly of ships. Gives it a nice rounded bottom. And we have our landing gear not removed, but hidden right there on each side. So we actually do have 2 landing gear on this ship, which does obviously eat up a tech slot, but that's okay. Can't get too far away from these things. Maybe what we can do is max out our field of view. That might distort some planets in the background to be less than spherical, but that's okay. We go. So, I think that is going to be it for today. It's the three, well, we've seen the fireball. We built the fireball, we upgraded the fireball, I added some side accoutrements, turned it into the Meteor Shower. We saw that today. These two that we just saw, I built completely off camera as far as I recall. And I think that's it. We do have one ship that I was using to do a building tips video for how to get stuff to attach. And I have one ship slot left on the other save we were just on, that I was just on checking for other Corvettes that I've built between episodes, and I don't have any on that save. So I have 2 more ship slots available to place Corvettes into for building on this series. Let's see, we're gonna keep the, again, gotta rename it. May as well keep the sled, Christmas sled. I do like that turtle shell shape that inspired the Shelly armored transport. Squashed, okay, good, squashed. We do have to work with that. No, we didn't make a pumpkin ship. We were gonna make a pumpkin ship with that one. Let's take a peek at this. It's a bit of a weird boy. It's got a lot of work left to be done on it, but it is set up very well. It is what got us our sphere build that we showed last year. So that's how this one would be. It's sort of hamburger shaped too, if you think about it. I don't know that we have the proper colors to make it a hamburger, but we could definitely make this a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern. So maybe we'll keep this one and try that as well. But fortunately, I also have, whoops. This one here that we can go to. You know what? As a bonus, I don't know that I've showcased this one. I might have done a screenshot that you might have seen in places. But this is my speedboat that I built for the game hub because he wants speedboats in the game. So let's go out and take the speedboat for a flight. Don't know if I have any kind of paradise planet here with water, but that planet down there has water. We could go shake it down, see how it performs. Yeah, it's viridescent. It'll work. Let's take a peek in space. Here we go. Let's get some sunlight on that in the water here. This was built while he was doing a live stream where he did a building challenge. He had people come on and they had 90 minutes to build an unknown Corvette. And they found out what the theme was when they got into the game and started building. So they had 90 minutes to build a speedboat. And I'm like, you know what? I like the idea of the challenge, and I'll do it off camera while I'm watching. And this is what I came up with in 90 minutes. Actually, it was about 60 because I didn't start building until the stream was well underway. Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't get too much lower than this, but that's a nice splash that we got going on there. I like that screenshot. Really nice green water and sky here. Oh, I ruined it with a vignette. There we go. We're a bit on the wonk, as they say. And we can make waves these days with our ships, which is sort of cool. Actually affect the water. Look at that. Look at the deformation there. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's going to be it for today, everybody. Until next time, have a good time.